So here is something interesting that many of us know is going on. Brian Laundrie's parents are having to defend themselves against Gabby Petito's parents in a civil action lawsuit in Sarasota County, Florida. But what I find interesting, and I want you guys to read this, we're hearing a lot of things, but Brian Laundrie's parents are defending their silence throughout Gabby Petito's disappearance. It says it right here. Petito's parents obviously filed a civil suit against the Laundries for infliction of emotional distress. They allege that the Laundries knew their daughter had been killed, but stayed silent about it. The parents of Brian Laundrie are defending their decision to remain silent throughout Gabby Petito's disappearance, saying it was what most people would and should do in such a situation. What is important about this is that they are not denying the allegations contained within the complaint. They are not denying the allegations that they knew Gabby Petito was killed by their son. They're not denying the allegations that they chose to hire an attorney prior to their son returning home. They're not denying the allegations that they actually planned and intended to help their son flee the country or the state or go on the run. They are not, Roberta and Christopher Laundrie are not denying any of these allegations. They're not denying the allegation that they helped their son after the fact. They're saying that what they did was what most reasonable people would and should do. Therefore, I think they're kind of admitting to everything contained within the complaint brought forth by the Petito and Schmidt family. Laundrie's decision to exercise their constitutional right to stay silent, privacy, and counsel, and to have their attorneys speak for them under such circumstances and media pressure could not be further from conduct that is extreme or goes beyond the bounds of decency. That was what was alleged in their 21-page, the Laundrie's 21-page motion for dismissal. It further states the underlying events or crime itself committed by another may be outrageous by declining to speak or communicate about it is not. Gabby Petito's death is undoubtedly tragic and her parents deserve sympathy, the Laundrie attorney wrote. However, a parent's grief caused by the disappearance and ultimate loss of a child does not create a cause of action against everyone who may or may not have had information about that child's disappearance or death. They're not denying any of the allegations that the Schmidt and Petito family have brought forward. Therefore, it appears everything the Petito and Schmidt family have alleged related to Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie and what they knew at the time she was killed by their son is accurate, true, and on its face. And they are not defending the complaint itself. They're basically saying they had a right to do all those things. Interesting revelations. Tell me what you think is going on. What are your thoughts about the Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie case and the despicable actions of Brian Laundrie's parents? When we were out there, the neighbors said they saw Chris Laundrie actually helping Brian Laundrie clean the van. So to me, that's disposal of evidence. That's tampering with a crime scene. That is, obstruction of justice. And these parents have never been charged for those things. And they are not arguing that they did those things. They're saying they had a right to. What are your thoughts? Let me know.